today. Let's get this shut up here. Okay. Sounds good. Put the camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. Camera, fan on. All right. Let's get this forge fired up. Good morning. Today we're working on finishing off that quillion, that crossguard. Just turned the forge on. Let's get everything all warmed up. And yes, I'm having Kit Kat for breakfast. Because I'm an adult. But give me a break. Today, if I can not screw up this punch, we should be able to get this crossguard finished. It has come to my attention, though, that these are not even, so I'm going to try and twist this up a little bit more before I finish the punch. I did cut it down and put the little pyramid finials on the ends. So ideally, we're going to get this punched. We're going to get this twisted to more match. It's not going to be perfect. We're going to get it punched. We're going to get seated on the back of the, where it's going to go for the ricasso and everything with the tag going through. And I want to try and hot brass this today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try and hot brass this as well today. So, let's get this in the fire and get started. The fire! How y'all doing today? There's a comment section down below. Why don't you say hello? What are you guys doing? Do you have any projects going on? Can you see the... Yeah. All right. Shoulders a little bit. Good morning, Alan. How are we doing today, brother? I ground down the shoulders. The blue stuff there is Daikin blue. It's layout fluid. Jill Vac. What am I making? I'm making a sword. Specifically today, I'm making the crossguard for the sword. It's almost done, so I think we should be able to finish that today. We'll see. But I did get the shoulders all worked out on the for the sword there. So we should be able to get that. If we get that punch, we should be able to take it all the way down and get it fit onto here. I just need to be careful that it doesn't seize up on me. We'll see how that works. Hope you do good. Thanks. I hope I do too. We're almost at temperature for the twisting. It's just one side doesn't quite match the other, and I know they're not going to be like a perfect mirror image, but we can do better. Just want to get that a little bit hotter before we move on to the next step. There we go. Nice and burnt. But that's much better, much closer. Much better. What's your goal on subs? Well, I want to get to at least 1,000. I mean, more is better. I want to get monetized so I can start making money. I want to get a bigger shop, and I want to get all the tools. I want to get a power hammer. Because I'm getting old. You can see the gray of the beard. Okay, I can help. I would appreciate that. I don't know what, my hamstrings. You suck. And Al Nasser, hello Al, and thank you for the sub. My hamstrings are tight as tight can be. Normally I don't wear a glove on my hammerhead, but since we're punching today, I figure it's a good idea, don't you? I don't like getting burned. Almost there. Now, I was working the other day, or yesterday, on finishing up a couple knives. This one was a 3/4 inch. I got this guy. I don't even remember what type of steel this was. I think this is Damascus. I'm not sure. This one is Damascus, a little mini boopy style. I got a couple more railroad knives almost ready to go. So let's see what we can do, yeah. We're getting right to the back end of that. Beautiful. See, we're almost there. And then I'm going to try and give those, you know, the quillions a nice gentle curve up. I'm not sure if I want to do that at this point or if I want to wait. I'm going to wait until it's mated first. And then I'm going to try and curve them a little bit. I want to grind that center section into like a bit of a point. But I want to get this all done first. You know, for the pretties. It's not pretty. Why are we doing this, right? I think I left the chisel a little too soft. It's already bent. Good enough for government work. Now we're going to try and drip this through this here, right through the hardy hole. That way I get a nice clean punch going through, and we'll see what happens. Temperature. Look at that. Look at that glow. That's beautiful. You'll love to see it. And we're through. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Turn my chest a little bit. Oh, we got it. Wa Obo Pakdi. Well, I'm not sure what you're saying, but hello. Mikos ST. We're through. I want to hit that one more time to go through, just to kind of clean things up a little bit. Little dross on the bottom, not a big deal. I'll take care of that with a grinder at some point in the future. You are a master of the me. Okay. Not sure what that means, but I appreciate it. Been trying to do that for a while. Red letter date today. not sure how I'm going to accomplish this next step. I have an idea. It's probably a bad idea, but it's an idea. We're going to use the sword itself, the quilling itself, to do the final drift. And Yawns, hello, Yawns, how we doing? Let's take this guy off. Bring the hand. I'm using my favorite hammer. Get rid of the heavy hammer now that we're not trying to punch. Let's see what we're working with. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Jack. I've been working on this. Well, that's why blacksmithing's expensive. So how's it going? Not good. Not good. Not sure how I'm going to make this one happen. Well, you can do it. Yeah, I can. I don't think I can do it with this piece now. Or at least not the vision I had. This sucks. So, time for options. Time for options. Let's find out what the options are. You know what? Let's see what options are. What do we have here? Let's see. Man, I'm mad. I am so mad right now. Oh, I am so pissed. Okay. Got that guy. That guy's tool steel. I didn't want to use tool steel anyways, but got a Mason's punch. I don't really have any big beefy stock at the moment. That's a tool. That's why I forged this down from a leaf spring, because I didn't have anything else. Could have bought something else, but where's the fun in that? see what we have over here. You know what? Hell with it. Start from scratch. Man. Damn. So what was that supposed to be? It was supposed to be a crossguard for a sword. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start with this guy. We're going to restart with this guy. This is a gift from Alan. So, Alan, here's to you, brother. I need more space in my thing. Let's get these guys moved out of the way. Damn. I think in the future what we can do, we can still save that at some point and, you know, get those two pieces welded back together. Yep. This is just what happens. I'm so mad right now. Oh, I am so mad. We'll get there though. We will indeed get there. Man. And hey, on the plus side, maybe this will work out better. Maybe. You never know. But now I'm going to do some serious hammering. I'm going to put on the earplugs. Get back to it. For that one to heat up now. Thank you. I can't understand. Not sure what language that is. But hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my night. Man, I'm mad. Damn. Well, this is why I'm on a live stream and I'm Forged on Fire. Javier Lopez, hello. All right, let's get this guy working. Cook, good day from Australia. Howdy. How you doing today, buddy? And Norbert Tobio said hi. Hello, Norbert. Porto. Why can't I pronounce that? Well, whatever. It's gotta be one of those days, I think. The only thing you can do is laugh, right? Because shit happens, life goes on. Might end up being a little bit better anyways. Now I'm looking at the dimensions of it. It's much thicker, much beefier. This might actually work better. Oop, and I took off some hair. When his hair removed, it'd just be a blacksmith. Burn it all off by accident. Good, mate. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I kind of screwed a pooch on my last Quillian that I was working on. Let me show you. Just getting ready to set it, and the other side came off. So not sure how. I know how it happened. I wasn't paying attention. And hi, men. Said something that I can't read in some sort of Middle Eastern script. I'm going to assume you said hello. So, yeah, now I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Figure it out. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Figure shit out. And this right here, this is why I need a power hammer. Good on you. Yep. Hey. I'm gonna cry about it. Why am I doing it, right? Life happens. Just gotta get over it. And some sort of flexing emoji said another something. I'm gonna assume that says hello as well. Probably doesn't, because or maybe it does. Looks like the same script as above from Mr. Hi Man. I know not to say that name too fast, because then everyone's gonna laugh at me on the internet. It's gonna turn to the dark side of Knightsmith. Take that tape off and let me see some skin under your ear. Well, maybe I will. You gotta ask nicely. You gotta go subscribe to my Patreon. Maybe I'll just give you a real show. There you go. There's some skin for you. Cheers, mate. There you go. Ah, gotta laugh. I like your setup. Thank you. Could be a little bit better. It's mostly a wood shop. But we'll get there. I want to get a bigger shop. I have my own a derelict building I want to get. I want to buy and completely redo. And that give me double the shop space for a wood shop, double the shop space total in here for a smithy, and then like a lounge out front. That's what I'm working on. And then I'd be able to start having classes there on a regular basis for people to come in. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright, that should be hot enough now. Yeah. Knock that back down. Where's the buttons? There it is. I think this might actually work out to be better than what I had previous. That is significantly thicker than what I had previous, so I think this might have been a blessing in disguise. So that's going to be a pretty thin hand for an English, sort of English longsword type setup. So this might be actually a little bit better, all things considered. I do want to work out that a little bit, just to get something I can grab with the regular set tongs a little bit better. And I'm going to park that off from that piece, and we can really start working on it. But I think, looking at what I have there, looking at that, I think that's going to be a better choice. And the remnant, I can probably get a really nice knife or three out of it. Maybe chunky. But damn, I need a power hammer. Give me all the money so I can get a power hammer. This is hard. So, even though this is probably going to be better, man, I'm still mad. I am still very mad. Like, very mad. Whatever. Whatever. My ankle's starting to get formed. That's how you know you know. So I don't know if you guys saw, but on TikTok there's this guy who made a forge. It wasn't the one I have. I have a Volcano. I have a Mr. Volcano 2-burner. It looks like he had a 3-burner. It was a barrel style. He opened it up. He cut it, opened it up. Made the thing into a bloody pirate ship. Did you see that? That is so cool. Makes me want to grow up a little bit and get a pretty forge. I mean, I got this nice solid fuel one. She's a beaut. But ain't no pirate ship. I don't want to copy the guy though, so like, what can I do? Dragon's mouth? Maybe? I mean, be a little apropos. Quite on the nose even. That seems a little cliche, don't you think? setup do you think I should make? Especially if I'm going to be doing, I want to do some, go to some schools and stuff, and do some demonstrations in the future. And, you know, I have a small solid fuel, but it'd also be nice to have a gas forge too. Maybe the one I have here will be the travel. But then I want a pretty one for my shop. So what should I make it in? Restu Aj. Hi. Ora Munding Khan. Not sure what that means, but hello. And SS Dragon. Hi. What is that there? That is love and a fish. Back to hammering. Looks like something I can grab with a regular set of tongs. Back in the fire. And who else is here? Chahuan SK Chahuan. Welcome to the show. Well, I won't need this for a while. I'm doing all right. A little upset at myself because I completely screwed the pooch on my last crossguard that I was working on, so I need to start from scratch. But I think it's going to turn out better. How are you? Also, I'm doing actually really well because I finished a huge build for my entertainment center at home. Got that installed last night, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. This side cut off. I am fine. Migrat India is looking. Is that a... I'm sorry, I don't understand. Is that a threat? Is that a compliment? Is that... Or is that you're just saying you're from India? Either way, cool. Who else is saying hello? India. Rastru, AJ. said, you're watching from India. That's pretty awesome. I always enjoy it when people like from around watch and pay attention, because that's like really cool. I think one of the funniest was, not funniest, but like most interesting to me is I had a bunch of people. A couple of years ago I did some videos on camping. I was out camping on a river that's not too far from my house. I like going, you know, taking a 3-day trip down there. I camp on the islands. And most of my views were from India, like India, Pakistan, and the Middle East. I'm not sure why, but I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think I might have cut that a little too short, but we'll figure it out. Maybe not. I think that's about right. Yeah, it's always fun. Other people, you know, connect with other people. I know through the Armor Archive, I have friends who are armorers and blacksmiths from all across the world. I think that's the coolest thing on earth. And Roberto Perez. Hello! Hey, Roberto. And I'm not sure what flag that is. It's a little small on my cell phone screen, so can you help elucidate that for me? Man, good morning from Ohio. Howdy, man. How's Ohio treating you? This is so cool. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is great. We still got 10 minutes left. Beautiful. Man from Ohio. Good on size. And we're starting to get back to that crossguard shape. At least the English crossguard shape that I was going for in the first place. Don't think I gotta do the twists on this one though. And hello from Kansas. All right, Scott Zibel. Zerble. Close enough. A bit of a mood today. Couldn't tell. Still pissed. Whatever. I'll get over it. Got it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do a little bit more of a simplistic crossguard for this one, for this version. A little bit harder for me to screw it up. See what happens. Still want to turn that one into something, so it's not going to be complete waste. Because waste not want, right? Maybe I could shorten that guy up a little bit. still about right to fit on my mini Bowie, my mini Bowie knife. Do something like that. Flip the end back a little bit. Take that guy, have him come down as like a D guard. Yeah, we can still make that work. We can make something pretty. That's what life's about, right? Something pretty. Get to punch this one this week, but oh well. Jeremy said hi, moving metal. I'm trying to make a sword, or at least the crossguard for the sword, but I broke the last one, or melted it off, or I'm not sure exactly what happened. One side says broken, the other side says melt. They don't agree. Happy about it, but it is life. And Dean Wallace, hi from London, England. Wow, I got India watching me, Ohio, Kansas, and London. This is awesome. How y'all doing today? And new Circle of Life making venison jerky in the smokehouse today. Oh, that's awesome. Hickory and maple wood. Marinated for 12 hours yesterday, now 157 for 67 hours, heavy smoke. That sounds delicious. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's great. I think I can move to my favorite hammer. Let's see. Life on the reservation is simple. That's awesome. Can I make the masks? Yes, I can. It is a huge pain in the butt, Arnold Steven. But I can't do it. It would be much better if I had a power hammer, which I would say this entire time. But yes, I can make the maskets. It's a pain in the ass, but it's doable. But because it's a pain in the ass, that's why people charge so much for it. Usually when I'm giving commissions out, I tell people the price of, regular steel or steel, like 1095 is the one I use the most. It's my favorite. That's just my favorite because it's easy to work and it's cheap compared. And then handmade Damascus versus basically store-bought Damascus. Most people go to the store, which is unfortunate because it takes, well, it's less money for me, but it's also not as fun. And we can use a good blacksmith on the res. I'm open to talk. Oh, wow, we're almost done with the hour. daily, I'd get about, now this is my ideal life, living by myself. 20 to 40 acres, little house, nice shop. I don't want anyone to be able to see me. I want to be able to take a morning pee off my back balcony and no one call the cops. Also trees. I want all the trees. I want to have a good greenhouse, maybe a little orchard or two, have a couple animals, tiny yard. I don't like grass. I've done too much civil engineering to like grass. I want deep root systems. Take the water, drop it down into the water. Don't let it run flat and ruin things and cause floods. That's how you get flood. Small yard. I mean, of course, I still want the yard for the younglings to run around, play football and catch, chase the dog, whatever. But I want trees. And Derry Loso said hi. Hello, Derry. How are we doing? As angry as I am, that the last guard kind of died on me. I'd have to say. This is probably one of the most fun I've had on a live stream. Quite a while. Quite a while. Alright, that side's worked up nice enough. Let's draw this side out. This is too long, I think. Which is fine, because the other side's not as long. So, Derry, you're from Poland. So we got India, Kansas, Ohio, England, Poland. This is great. All around the world. Ha ha! And Felix Memoria, here from the. This is great. I love this. How are you blacksmith? I think I'm pretty good at it. I've been a blacksmith for about 21 years, give or take. Almost entirely self-taught. One of my professors in high school was a blacksmith, so I picked some stuff up from him. But I never really got into it all that much with him, unfortunately. He was a very aloof type character. Which is fine. I learned what I needed to. That's great. Keep doing what you're doing best. Thank you. Trust me, I'm trying. India, Ohio, Kansas, England, Poland, and the Netherlands. This is great. And now someone from Texas, humongous. Of course, everything's bigger in Texas, right? Brownsville, Texas. Right, all right, all right. We're doing great today, aren't we, guys? looks like the hour's up, but I want to finish even this out just a little bit before we head off. I think it's, why not, right? At least kind of get to a point where I can feel good stuff. Got to even up the center section a little bit. I think we can call that a day. What a day. This is cool. This is really cool. As soon as this quillion is done, I can start working on the sword again proper, and that'll be nice. That shouldn't. As funny as it sounds, working on the sword itself probably isn't going to take nearly as long as working on the guard. Not sure what I'm going to do for the poem yet. Do you have any suggestions? I'm not doing a screw-on poem. But like style-wise, I almost think like a teardrop kind of shape and like grind it like octagonal or something. That'd probably look cool. I'm not sure. I could do like the stop sign type that was more common in English stuff, or a circular one. I could do that. Not as fun. I'm thinking like almost like the pommel from Aragorn's sword. Narsil reforged. I believe that was Flame of the West. The pommel on that was like a shape like that, or maybe even from Boromir's sword. They kind of had that bit of a teardrop shape where it would flare out and then go into the fin. Those were nice. Though I think for that, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So what I'm going to do knock that off. So that it gets nice and butter soft. I blocked it off, both sides. I wait for it to get nice and hot. And turn off the forge just to let it really cool off and cool. And get cool. Up. Just dunk this in there just to doubly make sure it's cold. Here's the other piece. Bloop. All right. So this is what we started with this week, and somewhere in there I let it get too hot, melt it off. Still has some heat to it too. And I thought this was gonna be the ticket. Gotta drift that out, curl these guys up. But looking at it, these are kind of thin, especially for like an English, like a longsword type thing. These are a little thin, so. But whatever. Mistakes happen. That's life. Gotta learn how to adapt. So let's get this off of there. Phone is hot. Fire hot. See that nice glow? That's what we're working with. I did want to get it set down onto this guy today. You can see I got the shoulders all prepped. It's got to be a nice, just get it on there and hammer that down. Use the sword itself to drift it off before I finish working out the rest of the blade. That way I could have this piece done, put it aside, feel good, accomplished even. But not in the cards, apparently. Anyways, I am way past my hour. So, we're going to pick this up next week. Hopefully, I don't screw it up again. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. If you don't, go over to, go to YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. It's all Knightsmith. You'll see this ugly mug. And if you're feeling generous, go over to patreon.com/Knightsmith. Even $1 a month helps. And hopefully I can get a bigger shop soon. Because my forging area right now is what? From there to there. That's about 4 feet by 6 feet. No, that's bigger than that. This is a 3-foot aisle here. So 3, let's call that a foot. 4, 5, 6 feet by 8 feet maybe. I need bigger than that, and I want to do classes, so I need more space, and I need a power hammer. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and thank you for helping make this world better. One curve at a time, and I'll see y'all later.